miss him terribly.
Yes, it's a great loss.
Well, I'll miss him.
Yes.
You must feel terrible.
Well, I don't feel good. It was a terrible shock.
Death is always a shock. You're sitting at home doing nothing, and suddenly death goes boom! And somebody falls down dead.
Yes.
What were his last words? Were they boo?
No, he didn't really have any last words.
Did he make any last noises?
Noises? What?
Guttural sorts of noises, or high-pitched shrieking ones, like eek! Eek! Or oh!
Just noises, I don't know. They were lower than that, just don't do that anymore.
Oh, Susan, you poor, poor thing. All alone in the house now. Alone in the kitchen. Alone in the dining room. Alone in the living room. Living room. That's a mocking phrase now, isn't it? All alone. Alone. All alone. I'm going to miss him too, you know.
How nice, or how sad. Well, time heals everything.
You're not the only one with sorrow written on your forehead.
What?
I should say not. We're going to miss him terribly on the commuter train. We used to exchange morning pleasantries like, nice morning, or cold enough for you, or the train seems to be on time today for a change.
I see. Excuse me, I think the mortician is signaling.
You know, he was the only person on that whole train who was even willing to speak to me.
How interesting.
The other people would get panic in their eyes if I even started to walk in their direction. And they'd move away. Or they'd pretend to be sleeping. But they didn't fool me. I'm no dope. You can't sleep standing up.
Well, if you're tired enough, maybe you can.
But your husband was always very, very kind to me. Unlike my father. Nowadays, he won't even return my phone calls. I went to a seance and everything.
What?
Well, he's dead. But I have this medium friend who gave me his 800 number that lets you call the dead. Maybe you'd like to use it sometime.
I don't think so. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Well, you're welcome. I just feel so terrible about your husband being gone. I don't know what I'm going to do on the train nowadays.
Yes, well, why don't you read a book?
That's an idea. Do you have any suggestions?
Any book. I don't know. The Thornbirds, Great Expectations. Any book. I don't care.
My favorite book is The Bar the Elephant.
Yes, that's excellent.
Have you read it?
No, but I hear wonderful things. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving. I want you to leave. You're making me hysterical. Can't you take a hint when I say thank you for coming? That's code for go away now. Don't you understand that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought thank you for coming just meant thank you for coming. I didn't realize that. Is there anything else that I didn't understand?
No, nothing. I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Well, now I feel terribly guilty about having expressed my emotions.
Oh, no. Don't feel guilty about expressing emotions. You've had a terrible, terrible loss.
Yes, I have.
Are you sure you don't want to keen? I'm not Irish, but I think it's a very appropriate thing to do at a wake.
I don't know. Maybe another time.
There's no better time than right now.
I don't know. No.
Cut.